So I cold stratified 2 Paw Paw seeds on 8/29/2022, and it says plant on December 2022 sometime, so 12/22. It's been a little while longer. They've been in the refrigerator and some peat moss. And like I said, we only got 2. So these were pollinated fruits, I think of 3 or 4. The other 1 or 2 fruits fell or were taken by animals before we could harvest. So I have a raised bed, tire here that I'm going to plant one of the seeds in. I've tried 1 or 2 other plants here, like hawthorns and stuff, that were not for this area, and there are hawthorns that are native here, and some of them are for like moist areas, some of them are for like higher sandy areas that don't get flooding, and some of them are from like up north and stuff, so they may not get enough chill hours or get too much heat or sun here. So we don't have anything but some weeds and dewberries and stuff growing here, so one of the seeds are going to go here. So this is one of the seeds that has been cold stratified for like 5 months plus. Still looks good, I guess. And they say when you plant these, you usually don't want to just plant them in a pot. You don't want to plant them anywhere you're going to move them, so plant them in their permanent place. So we're going to put it here, and we'll see in a few months if it ever sprouts and see how well it does. If so, they say even if you want going to graft them or whatever, just plant them somewhere. And a lot of people will throw them in a compost bin or something. In colder regions, they just throw them in the compost bin, and then the winter time it gets its own cold stratification, and you don't have to put them in the refrigerator. But here, I have tried just throwing them out, planting them from the few little fruits I've gotten, and nothing ever came up. So we're doing it properly here, and we'll see if it pays off. Found another raised barrel thing that has had stuff in it before, and everything died in it. This is, initially I was hesitant because it is shaded by this huge bottle brush. But, Paw Paws usually get their best start in the shade. So we'll plant the second seed in here. It's good 6-8 inches above the ground. This is wet ground, so that might help it a little bit. And if it does well over time, we can just, prune off this side of the branches and stuff from the bottle brush and just let the pawpaw grow bigger and bigger. But and a lot of this is just an experiment, so hopefully in the coming 2, 3, or 5 years we'll have a bunch of pawpaw fruit, a bunch of seeds and seedlings. But this is where we're going to put the second one now. So this is our second and final seed, and we're just going to put it in the little hole we made here and cover it up. Hope the squirrels don't come and get it. And we put some litter on top of it. Go ahead and dump this peat moss out of here. There we go. And hope for the best. I mean, these Paw Paws are probably 90% chance that they were pollinated with like a named cultivar, like NC1 or mango or something. But there is like a really small chance that another seedling fertilized it. I mean, the good news is that if there are 2 seedlings fertilizing it, that means these 2 plants are capable of getting their chill hours and fruiting here. So whatever it is, if it does well, it should produce fruit here and be a good pollinator for the other trees. But if it's a like grafted cultivar like mango or something, it should be also a better quality fruit than the mother tree. The mother tree is a Tennessee seedling, very small fruits, tastes more like avocado than any kind of fruity thing, with a bit of persimmon or something flavor. not super sweet. So I'm guessing that anything is better than that. Bigger fruit, sweeter fruit, whatever, more fruity flavor. Even if it's the same but bigger, then that's going to be better than what we started with. But we'll just wait and see if we actually produce any seedlings.